Hello and welcome to the final Raspberry Pi Touch video for this session. We're going to be combining our drawing program with our GPIO program. So let's give the little game a try. So I just want to click on the flag up in the corner there, and there we go. So what we want to do is stay alive as long as we can. You can see it's got a timer up in the left corner timing me for how long before I hit my own green. There we go, I hit my own tail. That lights up the GPIO there, and it sets a little record there and tells me how long I survived for. Okay, so to create the program, we're going to do it a little bit differently this time. So I'm going to click on the icon there, and we're going to go through the code here. I'm going to show you how to build it. So first of all, when flag clicks, you should know where to find that. Reset timer, that's going to be a new one. So reset timer is going to be, if I just scroll down here in sensing, there it is right there. So you just pull that block out, and you can see I have checked beside timer, and that puts the timer in the top of the screen, and it's actually running right now. So make sure you check that. Next, clear, you should know where to find that in the pen area. Set pen size to, and I set it to 8 just to make the line a bit thicker, so you can set it to whatever size you want. There's that set GPIO to output low, and you should know how to use that from the our previous video. That's obviously found under more blocks there, and you need to add an extension by clicking on that. The next one is go to X0, Y0, and that just sets the sprite in the middle of the stage here. So, and that is under motion. So if I click on motion, you can see it's just way down there. You can pull that, drag that block out, and 0 and 0, you'll just have to set those yourself using your virtual keyboard. Okay, moving down here. What I'll do here is maybe I'll just pull this whole section of code out here, put it over here, and I'll pull this whole section of code out here and put it over here just so you can see kind of what blocks we're using. All right, so the block we're using is obviously a forever block there, and that is found in control. And I just didn't tap control there. And the second block we're using is a if-then else block. So it's right there, and you can see I've just embedded that inside the forever block. Now, what we've done here is we've pulled in a touching color block. So I've just pulled that in and put it in there. Now the touching color block is in sensing. I believe it's on the top. Yes, touching color. And all I do to get that, the color that I've got in there is if I just tap that little color icon, I can tap on the green color, any green color there. You can click on set pen size too, and that's how I got the color in there. So it just changes it to whatever color you've touched. Next, what I did was, actually I should set that color now. Oh, I didn't set it to green. Hopefully, there we go, it's that green. Next thing, what I did here is under else, I just put in move 5 steps, and that is under the motion icon right there. So the motion area right there, you can see move 10 steps, you change that to 5. Point towards the mouse pointer, which is, there it is right there. Set pen color to, that's obviously in your pen area there, and pen down, which is also in your pen area. So this basically means if it's touching the color green, then something's going to happen, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But if it's not touching the color green, because when you actually click play, it's touching the color white, because the white is the background. So it's just going to keep moving. It's going to run this script right here until you touch the color green. Now, touching the color green, I'm just going to click stop actually, right there. If I touch the color green, I want something else to happen. So I'm going to drag this little block in, and what I want to happen if I touch the color green, I want to set GPIO 21 to output high, and 21 is, of course, I don't have my light on here, let's see, make that a little bit bigger. 21 is what I have hooked into my LED there, so that will turn on if I'm touching the color green. And then next thing, this is a kind of a new block, a variable block right here, so set record to timer. So basically what that does is I click on data, and I need to make a variable. So I just click on make a variable, and I'd name the variable record. And you can see that I already have named a variable called record, and it's called set record to something. So I just slide that out, put that there, and I want to set the record to the timer, because the timer is what's telling me what the time is. So whatever the time is when I stop, when I touch the color green, it's going to put that right inside that little variable called record right there. So timer obviously is under sensing, and all you do is, I didn't think I popped that up correctly. Where's timer? Timer I think is down lower. There it is right there. You just grab that little timer block and put it inside that variable. And this final piece is this stop all right here, and I believe that is under control. And that just stops the entire script. So there it is, stop all right there, and that just stops everything. Okay, so hopefully you've pulled out all the pieces and listened to the tutorial, and you can add anything or take anything away from this, and you've got yourself a fun little game. All right, enjoy.